I was watching Christine McDonald on Piers Morgan's program on CNN the other night, and Piers Morgan was asking her questions from the book that she was trying to push, and Christine wasn't comfortable with the way the interview was going. She had areas she'd written about in the book that she really didn't want to talk about in public, so she got up and walked off in the middle of the interview. I don't want to say this lady's not very bright, but she did herself so much damage. It's actually humorous. But not everything that's funny is funny, ha-ha. What that tells us is that Christine McDonald feels that she controls the media, and the media is a tool for her to use for her purposes. Piers Morgan is a journalist, and he was asking the questions, and he was perfectly doing what a journalist should do. Christine McDonald should not be controlling the media. You should be able to listen to the news and make up your mind. The person should present a position that they take, but not a position that is necessarily truth. That's what the reporter must sort through by asking his questions. The one safety valve we have as a country is the media, and that media is controlled for the most part. And I can cite examples, and of course you'll say, you are just an old senile codger, Jim. You don't know. I mean, UFOs. Well, I saw a UFO. So when they're telling me that UFOs don't exist, I know damn good and well they do, because I've seen them. I have a lot of stories. But that makes me a nut to a lot of people, because they don't believe they exist. And no matter how massive things are, I don't know what they come from or anything. I just know that what I saw was not an airplane. It was unlike anything else I'd seen, and it's definitely something that I'm concerned about. And it distresses me when people say they don't exist, and I'm an idiot because I didn't see what I saw. And I can't make you see what I saw, because we have Photoshop today. I can make you see anything, but I know what I saw. But that's getting off track. Christine McDonald shows exactly what's going wrong in the media today. The media is pushing their own agenda, and that's not what they should be doing. Now, public broadcasting, they work hard to not push one side or the other. Of course, they want to take the funding away from this, even though it's very minute. They want to put them off the air because they really want to control the media. Now, one of the candidates, Rick Perry, is supported by a group called the Evangelical Apostolics, or the Apostolic Evangelicals. I tried to look it up. There's all kinds of factions of it, so it's hard to determine what, infinitesimal group of deranged lunatic maniacs, but as a professional I really won't tell you what I actually think about them, who claim that Christ is coming. We all know that. The Bible tells us that, right? It also tells us that no man will know the hour, no man will know the minute. But that doesn't stop them. They have prophets. I heard this all on PBS. I cannot believe it. They're talking to the lady. She tells us they have prophets. And these prophets are going to control the world to make it ready for Christ to return. As if Christ needs these people he forgot to mention in the Bible to make the world safe and secure for all of us for his coming back. These people are blasphemers. They're heretics. Yet they claim they are going to control the media. And they've made great progress, they said. They're going to control the state. They are going to control Congress. They will determine what you think. Which brings me to the issue of free will. We were given free will. It's almost like a pill. Take a pill out here. That's not really a pill, but for the sake of things, pretend this is a pill. And I could give you that pill, and you'd watch my videos, and you'd say, he is the greatest man of all time. He does the best videos, and he should be featured. We love him. And it's because I put this pill in your coffee every morning. Well, I would never be sure if you really like me or not, because it was the pill that did it. I would rather have you like me and watch my videos. I don't need to give you a pill. That's what God did to us when he gave us free will. He wants us to love him because we choose to love him. It's the mentality of these right-wing fanatics that somehow they can stop sin by forcing people. Let me tell you that, theologically speaking, if we wanted to rob a 7-Eleven, so I get together with a group of you and we say, let's get our AKC-47s and go down and rob the 7-Eleven. We'll take all of the cigarettes, all the money out of the cash register, and the gummy bears, and we will make our escape in my RV. You can shoot out the windows at the back. There's a round circular one. Get a gun right out there. As we approach the 7-Eleven to rob it, we see that there's a SWAT team circling the 7-Eleven with guns drawn. So I might turn to you and say, I don't think this is a good day to rob the 7-Eleven. So we leave. But what we have done, though, is commit the sin of robbing the 7-Eleven, because we intended to do it, but we were scared by a SWAT team that had guns. Therefore, we didn't rob the 7-Eleven. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow when they're not there. Free will means that we have a choice to make, not because we have been threatened. God wants us to love him because he created us, and he's a loving God. If he's not, we are all doomed. It's that simple. So you can't force people. You can't make them do your wishes, because God created a problem for us called free will. But you better be able to discern evil from good, because there's a lot of evil running around professing to be Christian these days. You want to talk to God? Don't go to Christine McDonald, the evangelist on TV. You can go straight to him. You better hope he's a loving God, and you better trust he is. You better take care of the poor ones here. He told us we should do that. He also told us to forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. We must never forget that. And then he came back and gave us that new commandment, love one another. If you will excuse me.